Alright everyone, it is I, Troy, your Jazz Star Valentine, and today we are actually going to be checking out two things. First up, we are going to be checking out, we are going to be playing some more Project Playtime, as usual, just because I haven't played that a bit, and I just kind of want to get caught up and just, spend some time playing that for the first 2 hours of our stream. And then later on, well, I am actually going to be switching over to Bendy and the Dark Revival because the brand new Archives update had just dropped. And that completely derailed my plans. In fact, that is actually the main reason why I decided to play Project Playtime today instead of what I was originally going to play, which was VR chat. Well, that and also the tech issues with VR chat that I've been running into, that is another good reason why I am playing this instead of VR chat, but the main reason is, in fact, solely, almost entirely, in fact, due to the update. And now you might be wondering, Schrodinger, why is this so early? Why are you streaming so much earlier than usual? Well, there are actually a couple of reasons for this. The main reason being that today is a bit of a busy day for me. I am going to be working on my VR chat world later on. I have to do some stuff for some people. Yeah, it's just going to be a very, very fucking busy day for me. I have no other way to put it. So, yeah. In other words, it's better early than never today. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do a lot of stuff today, unfortunately. However, I still do have 3.5 to 4 hours to spend, having fun with you guys, so I might as well do it. And do it I will. Let's actually do this here. Right to the game. And that is a very spectacular thing about Project Playtime, is that it takes literally next to nothing to boot up. It takes no time at all to get started. Whereas other games, yeesh, they take forever. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I know, Mob. You remind me every time. Extravaganza. Eh? Now, just a warning, but I don't expect the servers to be particularly populated today. I mean, the servers for this game are never particularly full anyway, but especially this early on, in the day. You should expect it to be minimally populated right now. Hopefully we do find some people though. Hopefully. And crispy critters, my delay. Yeah, I need to upgrade my PC a bit. swear to God, if their servers are kicking the bucket again, then you know what? There we go. Now it's connecting. Ah, yes. Never change! I actually do hopefully change mob servers. The fact that you're this scuffed is actually fucking annoying to me. As a streamer. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna host the game and see if everything works. There. So that works, I just cannot join the game now. For some reason. Crispy critters, this buggy ass game. I tell you what's the truth. I try not to get annoyed by this game, but you know, the game breaking glitches do get to me. What the hell? They changed some of the puzzles, and also, holy crap. Shit! Just in time. Barely even made it. And crispy critters, they changed the entire UI. Not all in good ways, I see. God damn. Shit. Titanic's been downed. I repeat, the Titanic has sunk. Crispy critters already. And when did they add that? Shit! Ah! Damn it! Crispy critters, he's right on top of me. It's over for good now. Help! Don't just run! Ah! Damn it! They better not have changed this part at all. Well, the only thing that's changed is that my mouse is dying, and that, and the frequency at which they spawn, but other than that, nothing's really been changed. Damn it, mouse, don't cost me this game! Hell yeah! Thank you! Thank you so much for saving my life. Shit! Hell yeah. Alright, we got one. Shit! You got Harrison. Come on! There you are! Damn it! He's down again, alright. Crispy critters, where is he? Because if he comes right for me, then I am fucked. Well, not quite, but at this rate, yeah, I might be. I am not gonna stray too far away from you, dude. Crispy critters. Where is he? Shit! Huggy just sunk the Titanic. Again! Okay, they brought Titanic back to life, and now Anderson's down again. Ah, shit, this is getting real intense! Oh boy! Shit! I don't know. Ah! Mouse, do not cost me this game! Do not cost me this game. Just work long enough for me to survive this. Then maybe I'll consider replacing you. And goddamn it. That round was not helped by the fact that my mouse is having so many issues right now. Like everything else on my PC. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Oh boy, it's a factory level. Oh, actually, it does run a bit better. I spoke too soon. Oh, damn. There he is, and all his, huggy-wugginess. Crispy critters. Alright, one man's already down. Either that or the servers hiccuped and he disconnected. I don't know. The servers for this game have always been a little, yeah, the servers for this game have always been a little buggy-wuggy. Alright, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit! Ah! Oh, where is he taking me? Oh god. Crispy critters. Alright. Now we're down here again. I can hear him moving around down here. All the way down here, and I can hear his footsteps. Alright! Welcome back to the... God damn it! Crispy critters. Ah! Back into the pit of Huggies I go, and... When they make that charge up squeak, you know you need to respond right away. They make that charge up noise for a fucking reason. They're about to bite your head off. God damn it, mouse! Ah, I'm saved. Shit! Oh, damn it! Shit! Ah! Alright, now it's up to these two. If they can make it out, if they could pull this off, I'd be beyond happy. But they just gotta pull this off. And the thing is that it's even harder to pull it off now. Like, now with some of these puzzles, the monster now has an unfair advantage. Because some of them are extremely difficult to complete in the limited amount of time you have. More specifically, the ball puzzle. The ball puzzle is really what's slowing me down here a lot of time. Because that one, you know, you have to rely on waiting for the ball move into the right place. And then you have to rotate it back when it does. And you know, it's a very, very complicated and very slow process compared to other puzzles that were there before. And you know, but I do really like that they are changing up the variety of the puzzles. You know, that is a good move. Like, I am gonna be honest here, but otherwise, you know, like, or rather, like, but as for the puzzles themselves, you know, there are some major complaints I have. Like, you know, the ball puzzles give the monster an unfair advantage. Because it takes time for these survivors to solve them compared to, like, the others. So in other words, I think that they do have the right idea, but I think that given the type of game they're making, I think that some of the puzzles are a really bad choice. That's basically my real issue here. Shit! Alright, we have Versifer, Doris Clutch, Amy, Schroeder, Jatstar, Valentine. Now who else are we gonna get, I wonder? Ah, we got Flexologist. Alright. And then we got... Now we got Greg's... Flex just lost! Flex just left, I mean. Crispy Critters. Two, one, go! Really? I got player... Alright. You know, I got Survivor again. I can work with this. Yeah. I just realized, but my hand's set back to the default color. Shit. Okay, that crane puzzle is gonna be hard to do with my mouse in its current state. Yeah, I'm gonna need someone to help me with that. Oh god! He didn't even notice me. Oh no, he just now No, he didn't. What the hell? Doesn't seem like that boxy boo is all too focused. Don't leave me in here with them! And it feels like the killer has no fucking clue what they're doing. Which is really nice for me, but... Shit! There we go. And the UI is so much better now. Oh, crispy critters. You'll say I am really lucky that they are as incompetent as they are. Shit! Yo, how'd you even see me? Yo, right behind you! No, 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 close the door! Don't close the door on me, damn it! There we go. Alright, to the train, everyone, now! Ah! Oh, we just barely made it on. Crispy critters. Alright, shit, is Toy Bonbon on yet? Ah. Alright, we made it. We made it. Hell yeah. Alright. Gotta collect toy parts. Assemble the toy, and we're out of here. Alright. I made that mistake once before, and I will never fucking do it again. And shit is mommy long legs, and holy crap, what's up with my frame rate? In some ways, this game actually runs even worse than it did on previous updates. Alright, puzzle solved. Oh, hell nah! Crispy critters. Yeah, I don't know. After seeing how this game plays, I think I'm gonna only yeah, I'm gonna cut it short by like 15 minutes. Actually, no, I'm gonna go the full first 2 hours with this, and then just switch halfway through. Shit! There we go. Alright, we're only down to me and Dark. Crispy critters. Here she comes! Crispy critters, here she comes! No? Oh god. Come on! Damn it! Ah! Oh, crispy critters. At least I'm not alone, though, which is nice. Shit. Come on. Damn it. Yeah, but then again, as I said, yeah, some of the puzzles do give the killer an unfair advantage. Specifically the ball one. Like, I am not gonna lie, that does give an unfair advantage to the killer, absolutely. Hang on. Hang on. The fuck? So... is that other train... Hang on. So, does one train here... because there are two trains, so does this one lead to, like, the theater, and then the other lead to the factory floor? I don't know. But I'm guessing that might be the case, only because... no, it makes sense, because that station looks like... the other station looks exactly like this one. So I'm guessing both trains are taking off from the same place, but... in opposite directions. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I am just a Fox streamer who just rambles a lot and, you know, does occasional theory crafting on the side. What more can I say? Shit! Oh yeah, to make it even worse, it's ultra creepy! Along with crispy critters. I need to hide. Arctic, what are you doing? Ah! No. Not here! Ah! Ah! Damn it! Hang on! There you are. Don't come any closer! Because I'm sure you're just Star Valentine, and well, I got these, grab packs! So I can, grab ya! Shove you back in the tube. Shit. Haha, I got him. Crispy critters, they just keep coming! There we go. Shit. One miss is a death. One miss and I'm dead, so I gotta be careful about missing. Not sure how much longer I can keep this up. Hell yeah! Yes, who's back? Back again is I sure your jets are shit! Oh no. Ah! Well, we meet again, ramp. Or, rather, ramp. I guess that's how you pronounce your name, I don't know. Sorry for pronouncing it as, ramp the first time. Crispy critters. Alright, taking out the third guy. Great. Right, fourth. I'm the third, and I'm down here. Shit. Down we go! Entire team's dead. I feel like I'm gonna be seeing that a lot today, though, to be honest. Only with how hard the game has become with the new puzzles and all. It's become super duper hard now. La da dee 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 dun 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 dum. La da dee dee dee. Oh, and speaking of music, I do like what they did with the chase music and the calm music. Like, when you're being chased by a monster, the music now changes. It gets super duper tense. That's actually a pretty nice touch. You know, like it adds more tension, I guess. Is a good way of saying it. Some much needed tension, if you will, to be honest. So yeah, definitely really like that one. Like, there are definitely some changes that I do think are good, but as I said, there are also a lot that I'm not too sold on. Hell yeah! Oh my god, this map lags. Yeah, I need to upgrade my graphics card. Crispy critters. Ugh. Shit! Alright, one of us is down. Crispy critters, we're just dropping like flies already! What's that menu? Shit! Here it comes! God damn it! Shit! Oh, crispy critters! Shit! Ah! Oh. Shit. Out of all the enemies in this game, Boxy Boo has to be the one I hate the most. Because, one, I'm not really sure, as I said before, how Boxy really fits into the lore. Like, their in-lore, like, origin story is never really explained or fleshed out. They aren't in the main game. And yeah, it's clear that they were just made specifically for this game, almost. Ah! Shit. Sawyer down. Cayenne's already picked off. Sawyer's already picked off. Oh, crispy critters. I just realized what that leaves. Me. Ah. And HJZR. Ah! Oh my god, my game is lagging so bad. Yeah, I need to upgrade my graphics card for sure. There we go. Shit. Gotcha. Can't touch this. And thank you for returning me to life, man. Shit. Well, Sawyer, I'll honor you. As I continue to there we go. Shit! Crispy Critters! He's right after me! Ah! Ah, fuck. This is the end! Ah! I just realized, but the expression on Boxy Boo's face there on the cow we just passed, or he just passed rather, I'm technically dead. That expression looked kinda suggestive. Like he was cuming. Or cooming. Or however else you want to pronounce that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, Skeleton Dude, can you come through the clutch? Looks like he might do it! Hell yeah! Looks like Skeleton might actually do it. I cannot speak today. And there's the very suggestible looking cow again. Yeah, but I cannot speak today. Crispy critters. Just a narrow split-second escape. Oh god. Don't wait any longer for him. He'll just come up behind you and kick your ass. Alright, looks like the skeleton might actually come through in the clutch. Crispy Chris, we are witnessing the second biggest comeback since my team got a victory in fucking Valorant yesterday. Like, it's really that big of a comeback. But no, seriously, my team in Valorant, they were not doing well at all. And then they made this big-ass comeback. And then it's just like that, right there. Like, it really was that crazy a comeback. From absolute zero to holy shit, he was dominating in the end. Alright, we got Sawyer, Ramk, Sunburnt Attic, Heartbreaky, with 2 X's on either side, so you know it's probably an edgelord. And yours truly, Schroeder Jatstar Valentine. AKA me. Come on! Ha! Last minute, that one. Alright, we got 1 part down. Now you're Huggy. Huggy Wuggy's coming to kill us all. This is Huggy. Huggy Wuggy. He will be our downfall. Or he may be. I don't think he will, explicitly. I just think he may be. down here again. Crispy critters. Oh god, my mouse is gonna fuck me over. Isn't it? Yep, it is gonna fuck me. I have to be very careful where I press my mouse, or it will not work. And there we are! Shit! Oh, ah! Come on, mouse, stop malfunctioning! That nearly fucking got me killed. We're back out. Hell yeah. God damn it. Crispy critters. Alright. Come on, come on! Shit! Ah! Ah! You know what I stuck with this game? You know what? You know what I kind of did? You know, a lot of people do kinda wonder, I'm betting. Schrodinger, why you stick with this game so much, you know? Despite complaining about it constantly. Well, it was kind of the game that got me a bit popular in the first place. Well, that and VR chat. And Fortnite. And Bendy. But, um... But, you know... Even despite all its flaws, all its issues, a seemingly uncarried dev team, you know, all that... I still think that this game, you know, it has a lot of good in it. Like, there's a lot of potential there. You know, maybe if, the boys down at, Playtime, oh, no, Mob Entertainment, maybe if the boys down at Mob Entertainment did care a bit more about the game, you know, and, did do a good job of actually trying to make it, you know, a decent game, then I don't doubt that would shoot up to one of my absolute favorite games of all time. That being said, its current state, it's far from it. There are lots of issues. The game is extremely buggy. It's even laggier than before, but even then, I still definitely believe there is a lot of stuff that could be done with this game, and you know, it's that hope that eventually, you know, shit, that eventually stuff will improve. To the point where it's not a buggy mess that runs like absolute shit on my low-end PC. That makes me come back for more. Shit! Ah! Yeah, I know I have to run. Where are you? There you are! My mouse is glitching again. Oh, there's far too many. I just heard them make the charge up noise. Alright, thank you. Thank you so... Damn it! There we go. And right on top! Oh my god, my PC is struggling. Shit. Alright. I'll try to help over here. There we go. Oh, sweet crispity crunchity. No, no. Ah! Ah! If I don't time this exactly right, and get rid of these guys one by one. One mouse slip up. One misframe. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. Shit. Ah! Ah! It's on you now! Alright, it's all on you too then. Not just you! There's another one! What the? The music just cut off. Okay, that has to be some kind of bug. There's no way that isn't. Unless they, accidentally... Ah! Just, forgot to make it, repeat for whatever reason, which, again... Why'd you forget to do that? You know? Like, that's the most basic thing every single game dev knows. How to make music repeat. Oh. Now Mommy Longlegs is right after TV Man there. And down the last of our team goes. Put a little love in your heart. Sorry, the legs movie sounded kind of like that. Kind of like the beats for that, almost. Alright, this might be our last round of this game, and then we're gonna head over to, fucking... Well, first I'm gonna get to eat. And then we're gonna head over. God fucking damn. Hang on. Alright. I'm back. By you. And crispy craters, my game is even lagging on this. And shit! Boxy Boozaloo, sorry. Shit! No. No. Ah! Oh my god, he's lagging. Damn it! Ah. There we go. One thing I certainly do not like is how they redid the mouse controls. Like, my mouse already had problems, but now it's just even worse. Shit! Come on, we can't even use doors to get rid of him? Great. Shit! No? Crispy Critters! He's around the— Ah! Oh, god damn it. Shit. This was gonna be fucking hard. Alright. Oh no. Oh god. Crispy Critters! Ah! I'm fucked. I am so fucked. Ah! Welcome back to the world of the living! Oh wait, you can't see me. I'm dead. Only two left and they are right next to each other. And oh my god, my voice cracks so much when I am just waking up. Down he goes. Come on, scuba diver man. Your last soap. No, this is not gonna end well. Alright. But, as it said, that's gonna be it for Project Playtime. Or at least the Project Playtime segment of the stream. Because we are gonna be switching over to the archives now for Bane of the Dark Revival. But first, I do kind of want to go over what I thought of the new update because I haven't played it yet. So what did I think about it? Well, to be totally honest, I have very mixed feelings about this new update. For one thing, I totally think that they have the right idea. Like, adding more puzzles, adding, more types of puzzles, like that sort of stuff. Like, that is the right idea, generally speaking. However, what I do not, however, I think the choice of a ball, like a ball-based puzzle was a bit of a, yeah, like it didn't really work out that well because of the fact that, this game is primarily, it's primarily about not only solving puzzles but also avoiding monsters. Like it's a horror game, and yeah, ignoring that, it kind of caused a lot of confusion, and that's where I kind of think they ended up really fucking it up there with the puzzle selection. However, that being said, I do think that they have the right idea. Now, the new music, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Um, uh, but the optimization did take a major hit. Like, the game became damn near unplayable. Cannot keep a stable 60 FPS. Well, even 30 FPS anymore. Like, I used to keep a pretty consistent frame rate. Like, it was not good, it was shit. But my frame rate used to be, a consistent type of shit. Like, it used to be, yeah, it sucked, but yeah, it's mostly, mostly stable. And no, I do not want to update my NVIDIA drivers. Not right now in the middle of a stream. That will crash it. Oh, but yeah, anywho, like there were lots of good concepts, lots of good stuff, but I don't know. The execution, I really do not know. Like it's actually fucking terrible. But so anywho, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go get a small snack and then I'll eat and then I'll be right back ready to go for the thingy. You know which one? The archives. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Your microphone. Alright, I'm back, and I got something to eat. Okay. Now load up Bane of the Dark Bible. Let me adjust my mic a bit. There. Alright. By you. So, this is really the main event here, was not, yeah, it was not really, the, Project Playtime stream. No. Really, if anything, this is more the main event here. Because this just came out just recently. And I mean very, very recently. There we go. So this is, the, like, behind-the-scenes archives of Bendy the Dark Rival. And, it basically takes you through all of the like behind the scenes stuff, like, gives descriptions of each of the characters, who they are, what they do, and all that sort of jazz. And as such, I thought, you know what? I might explore that today. I might explore that later on stream after I, go through and do some rounds of Project Playtime. So, how will this work? Well, since there's no real combat in the archives, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through each of the exhibits here, each of the characters, items, whatever. And I am going to basically go through and describe what they are and read the descriptions. And try to connect them to both my experiences in BATDR and my experiences in even Batum. So that's what I basically gotta do here. And to start that all off, to really kick this off, I'm gonna be starting with a little bendy here. Oh, or this. The Archives. Welcome to the Archives. Bendy of the Dark Revival is filled with numerous characters that each have a critical role to play the progression of the game. Cannot speak today. Here in the Archives, you'll learn a bit more about them in an up-close and personal way. Feel free to explore. Huh, nice. Okie doke. And now we're gonna start with Bendy. Bendy! Bendy, the iconic imp, was redesigned for Dark Revival to stand out a bit from his traditional cartoon appearance by giving him a suit of clothes. He passed some minor challenges, specifically creating a face that supported the classic Bendy eerie smile, but still managed to be heartwarming in the right conditions. He is a fan favorite, so his design had to be just right. During production, we originally envisioned Bendy to talk with a series of cute squeaks to contrast the dark, low voice of the demon. But this turned out to be very distracting, and the idea was scrapped pretty early on. So, in other words, he was gonna have like a higher pitched voice to kind of even out the deep booming voice of the Ink Demon, which I gotta admit that would have actually been a cool idea. They actually should have unironically kept that, but I do understand why they didn't. Because that would have gotten very annoying pretty quickly, to be honest. Having to constantly hear the little loud squeaks and stuff. Though I do really like what they did with the design here, especially with how his little like hairline or something is off to the side a bit, to kind of symbolize that he got damaged in between or like somewhat injured in between the events of the Ink Machine, which was the first cycle, and the events of Dark Revival, which was the second. And to symbolize that, he wasn't, really perfect even when he came out of the machine, I guess. The Ink Machine, designed by Thomas Carter, creator of the designed by Thomas Carter, the Gen Corporation, stolen by Joey Drew, retrieved by Archgate, and once again reclaimed by Gent. the Ink Machine's next adventure is a mystery. Yeah, and that's what I saw at the end. Audrey and Archgay and them, they knew that they were playing with fire here, and thus they of course gave the ink machine back to Gent to make sure it was in the right hands. Either that or it was forcibly reclaimed. I like to think that's my first theory as to what happened, but I don't know. Given what I've heard about Gent, I know that they're not really the best of people. What I mean by that? Well, okay, that's not exactly true. Thomas Connor in the first game was a lot more normal. He was very skeptical. He was constantly not exactly in all this shit. He constantly complained about how Joey Drew was he was putting people in danger with this shit. How the ink machine was a bad idea. He constantly complained about that. Whereas in the second game, Thomas Connor has a very different tone. Um, Almost an entire 180, if you will, from how he was in the first. Because of the second, this kind of dark, kind of cynical side of him is more replaced with oh, we must protect the ink machine. It holds many great values. It could be very, very valuable to science and stuff. It holds many great discoveries. And he was a bit more in on it, and all that. He was a bit like, and that was one of the big character inconsistencies between Ink Machine and Dark Revival. There are several others, but I don't think I'm gonna really touch on them here. Well, I might, but not in great detail here. But okay, I will touch on each of the inconsistencies. So aside from Thomas Carr's attitude being a complete 180 in the new game, another thing that I did notice is that Thomas is that, well, for one thing, Grant Cohen, in the original game, all we get is him screaming in agony as something kills him. That's the only recording we get. And it is assumed that he is killed either by the Ink Demon or by something else, or someone, stabbed him in the back. Though I do think it was the Ink Demon. However, in the next game, he has lots of dialogue. He's generally a lot more involved. He's generally, he knows about like the Ink Demon had been created by then. All the experiments were going on, and he was there talking about how Gent was secretly funding the studio. They were secretly keeping it afloat with all their experiments and stuff because they were working on the ink machine with Joey Drew. And and that's where we first remarked about, or we first heard about how Gent apparently is not exactly like a normal company. Apparently there's some weird stuff going on with some of their employees, and they might not all be human. And there is especially stuff about their owner, Alan Gray. Apparently, there's some serious, serious stuff. And yeah, it's really yeah. Yeah, If you want the entire thing, go back and watch my Bendy in the Dark Revival streams. You'll pick it up pretty easily and see what's going on. But yeah. So it gets pretty dark with his little thing there. All right, the Ink Demon. As the world of the Dark Revival became more complex and established, we realized the Ink Demon's design needed a complete rethink to match our new tone. Previous versions of his appearance looked absolutely silly when placed in the world alongside our characters. No amount of creepy music or screen effects could conceal how out of place he looked. The Ink Demon needed a different look than anything else in the world, and show a natural progression of the Ink Demon's evolution as Wilson held the cycle in place. And boy, did they! Because oh boy, just like the game, I mean, again, a lot of these changes might be due to Dark Revival's darker tone, as they point out here. Like a lot of the inconsistencies regarding both Thomas Connor and Grant Cohen might be a result of that, but you know. Also, another thing is Wally Franks in the first game, he was a lot more involved, but in the second, we hardly hear of him. Yeah, that's about it. Also, also, what else? What else was in our big? Pretty much it. And honestly, what they did with the Ink Demon in this game was nothing short of spectacular, because here's one thing that I will agree with everyone on. The Ink Demon and Dark Revival, absolutely fucking awesome. Not only was he just an absolute badass, um, but he was like, he would creep up on you, and when he did, like, your entire screen would go grayscale, and he had this loud, booming voice, and oh my god, it was just so awesome. I absolutely love this character. I really wish they honestly no, I don't wish they featured him in more like cutscenes and stuff, because I think he got enough, to be honest. But Betty, but yeah, he is fucking awesome. But anyway, back to Betty. Faithful maid, among other things to Wilson, Betty was an important character to the story of Dark Revival. Has failed to experiment, and someone relatively new to the cartoon studio, she was able to give a somewhat different point of view to the state of the world. Her purposely left it unclear if Betty was in on Wilson's plot to harvest Audrey, or if she was just a bystander. Behind her mask, there are still answers to be found. Honestly, I do kind of wonder, what is behind her mask? Like, was she like a failed clone of Audrey, or was she like a failed like clone of Allison or Alice? there's still a lot to unravel about her. So yeah, I do definitely agree with him there. But I will admit, her interactions were fucking awesome. Like, a lot of them were pretty hilarious. Um... Porter. Yeah, Porter, you know, I kind of get where they were coming from with him, but even then, like they needed some way to get the flow to you, and for you to get the flow power. But even then, you know, I was a bit taken aback by him. He was a bit of a surprise to me. But let's read up on him here. As the cycle was held in place, and with the influence of the Ink Demon held at bay, the cartoon world was able to grow and advance, creating such characters as Porter, a lost one who came to claim a new identity as an explorer. Porter was written with knowledge that Dark Revival would feature a far more serious tone than the first game of Bendy and the Ink Machine, and the light-hearted innocence would help the player feel some warmth in this inky world of sorrow. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, like, because honestly, he was so much unlike the original, like, Lost Ones, like, the other Lost Ones. Like, he was, oh my god. I really wish they featured him more, to be honest. Like, they needed to feature him more in the game. Uh, Heidi. It's believed that Heidi, pun intended on the name, because the way she got introduced was a hide and seek game. It's believed that Heidi had spent some time in the pit, a prison set up by Wilson and the Keepers. It is unclear why, but most likely she was able to access the pit, access places she shouldn't have. The experience of the pit changed her, as it does many, reverting her into a childlike state, longing for happiness again. That's kind of what I got, too. Like, she seemed to be a person who at one time was a lot more mature, but then kind of got broken over time by, you know, the prison and stuff. And slowly reverted back to that. And oh boy! Oh boy. I remember this one. I remember this one. Sammy Lawrence. AKA. Oh boy. The famous music composer of the studio. Sammy Lawrence originally had a slightly larger role in Dark Revival, but in a story already filled with so many characters, making them all play a meaningful part became a challenge. He was ultimately sidelined in favor of telling a more coherent storyline. Although it is interesting to note that Sammy Lawrence does appear to have mastered the flow ability in Bendy and the Ink Machine long before Audrey or even Porter could handle it. Ah, that does actually, now you think about it, that does explain how he survived Bendy. You know, his first encounter with Bendy all the way back in Batum. Well, I think he might use flow to survive that. That might be how That might be how Sammy Lawrence managed to escape from Bendy just as Bendy was about to, tear him apart back in Chapter 2, only to, get killed later on in Chapter 5 by Allison Angel. Or at least first cycle Allison Angel. In the second cycle, on the other hand, he got gunned down by Allison Angel. So yeah. And crispy critters. Already experiencing dropped frames. Yeah, I don't know why this PC really hates this game. But it's only certain games in particular it has issues with. I don't know. It's weird. The Keepers. Oh boy. Wilson's Deli guards and scientists, they aren't perfect, but the Keepers will get the job done. No matter the cost. They are responsible for pressing the ink demon inside smaller form, keeping his power sealed away until Audrey came along and unknowingly changed the situation. The Keepers were visually designed to reflect the dangers and evils of the ink machine itself. Faceless beings made of gears of wires, with no sense of morality, ordered around like cattle, a creation living without purpose. Here's my biggest problem with the Keepers, though. They were a bit overpowered. You see, in Dark Revival, the only thing you could do to a Keeper was to stun them, using an upgraded gem pipe. If it was normal gem pipe, you could do shit. And even with the upgraded gem pipe, you couldn't kill them. And that, needless to say, was more than a little annoying. And not even to mention that their moves were strong as shit. Like their attacks were just incredibly strong. Like they could one-hit you if you had low enough health and send you back to an inkwell. Like they were really just that annoying. And honestly, it would have been better if they were just slightly less powerful. But that's just my thought. That's just my my thinking. The Butcher Gang. Oh, the Butcher Gang. So all these say the same thing. Alright. Alright. The Butcher Gang, Barley, Charlie, Edgar, the three original members of the Butcher Gang were formed in an ink machine, deconstructed by Alice Angel for body parts, and bond together to stay alive with sneak attacks on their prey. In Dark Revival, we meet an artificial fourth member of the gang, Carly, the Ghost Girl. Although when you begin to examine her closely, Carly only appears to be a shell with perhaps someone inside, and crispy critters. I don't even get me started on Carly. Carly, crispy critters. I like there are so many things I could say about Carly. How she just managed to jump scare me all the time. How she was sometimes fucking drain my health. Would make me lose focus and get killed by the ink demon. And so many other things regarding Carly. Like Carly, oh my god. There is no describing how annoying she is as a character. Yeah, she was just... Like, she was actually the character that scared me the worst. And that's just simply because she would appear right in front of me, then charge right at me. And that scares me. Like I legit had a heart attack or nearly had a heart attack every time I fucking saw her. Like, she was actually that scary for me. And the only reason I didn't instantly have a heart attack was because, was just simply because I just calmed myself down. That's it. That's the thing there. Oh. This boss, this is the most annoying boss of the game right here. King Widow. Ink widows have begun to infest where light grows darkest. Their king, the biggest and most feared, will only emerge from his nest when its young are threatened. And boy did he. Oh boy. He was literally the most annoying boss in the game. And really I don't understand where he fits in because the ink widows are kind of weird, even for bendy standards. Like they don't really fit in that well. You know, they don't really like they just I don't know. I don't know what to think about the ink widows, to be honest. Oh, crispy critters, yeah, that guy. But first, let's look at the lurker. The lurker, or Steve, as he was better known, was originally created as a brute-type enemy that would free roam the way lost ones do, but ultimately felt unnecessary, as the random ink demon encounters were already fulfilled the role of putting the player on edge while expanding previously traversed locations, or exploring previously traversed locations. In the end, the lurker found a much better calling as an unlikely ally, effectively expanding him into more than just a typical enemy. And honestly, he was a very, very useful ally. Um, I was quite surprised by how they wrote him. To be honest, I was not expecting at all. Um, but they really handled him quite well. Ruler of a sewer cult, Lord Amok illustrates how the world of the ink has continued to develop into different societies deep within the darkest places. Though he was weak in a fight, his name will simply never die. Yep, because each time Lord Amok is killed, or the current Lord Amok is killed, his name is passed on to the Conqueror, the one who conquers the society and dethrones him. And thus, Audrey Drew became the next Amok, basically, after dethroning him. That's kind of how that works. Gummet. A little, but still, really, really cool, the way they did that. Oh boy, Alice Angel. The self-appointed queen of the studio, Alice Angel is one of the most memorable faces in Bendy World. Forever lost at the tide of insanity, she is an absolute delight to write for as a character, an angel with many layers. Time will only tell if the inky temptress will reappear. In the third game, most likely not. Only because, well, actually, no. It is a cycle, so she might. She very well might. But it'll be a big question because now that Gent has the ink machine, what characters will they create on their own with, the experiments? Now that Audrey and them have given it back to them as, part of it being too dangerous to be in their hands. Or it was retaken, depending on which it ends up being. Honestly, based on what I've seen thus far, I think that there's gonna be a lot of like like the third game will definitely deal a lot more with how the real world is dealing with this because of everything leaking into it from the Ink world and what the impact of that is. Like that's something I definitely think will happen. Um, and because of that, I think that a big central part of that will be um Alice Angel reappearing, but this time not in the ink machine. This time she's outside of it and is far more dangerous. I definitely think that will most likely happen, especially given what we've seen here. Oh yeah, ship ahoy, Dudley. The demented invention of Wilson, created to serve the dual purpose of dethroning the ink demon in the cartoon world and upstaging Joey Drew in the eyes of Wilson's father, Nathan Arch. Neither of these happen. Dudley is a mysterious sailor with his own eerie grin, similar to Bendy, along with his sidekick, Crackle the Crab. It is unknown just what kind of cartoon adventures they would have together. Well, after what I've done with him, I can assure you, he is not having any more adventures. That's for sure. And that is something I just thought of. What will the third game's boss be? Because, it will not be, Shippoy Dudley, because Wilson Arch is pretty much done for. It will not be, it will not be the Ink Demon, because the Ink Demon is mostly reformed now. At least in the real world. Or Bendy's version of the real world, that is. And so who will it be? Who will it be? Only time will tell, to be honest. And seeing as Gent has repossessed the ink machine, I could definitely see where it will probably coming from. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if the primary antagonist of the third game was actually a fucking Alan Gray himself, given how weird everyone describes him as and creepy and stuff. Joey Drew Memory. The man, the legend, the memory. Creating his vision, this version of Joey Drew was both an exciting and daunting process. It was clear from the start that this Joey would be different from the original Bendy and the Ink Machine game. This was a man with all the guilt from a past life, but without the experience to fully understand it. The real Joey Drew made mistakes, but ultimately learned from them. This doesn't absolve him from his sins, but at the end of his life he was still able to correct some of them and help fight the darkness he created. Yep. Yep. So in other words, this version of Joey Drew, he has all the memories of the bad stuff and all the shit he's done. But he doesn't really have the experience to quite learn from it, unlike the real Joey Drew who did. Or at least to really understand how bad it was. Until the end. Allison, returning from another victory over the Ink Demon, Allison is always a voice of reason, a beacon of hope. Allison's design was carefully upgraded for the previous Bendy and the Ink Machine game to maintain her personality but with more fidelity. The purpose of meeting Allison so early in the campaign was to introduce the player to a familiar face after the main introduction. At the start, Allison was able to serve as a motivating force for Audrey until the true plot kicked in later. Henry Stein. Oh boy, that's the original Cycle Breaker. Henry Stein is the ghost of a man who lost his purpose years ago. Once fueled with finding a way to escape the tortures of the Ink Demon and finding his way home to his wife, Henry is now left with the cold reality of being a recreation of the person he thought he was. Saved as a special surprise for fans of the Ink Machine game, Henry was strictly omitted from all public discussion of the character during the entire production, which spanned several years, but Henry returned with a very satisfying face reveal. Ah, so he wasn't even shown until the actual game. That's actually very interesting. Tom. Tom is Alice's silent protector, and the only Boris clone involved in the main story. Whereas Boris the Wolf, rumor has it that during the events of the game, Boris is experiencing a dark survival story of his own. That would be Boris of the Dark Survival, except no one really played that game, did they? I don't know. I don't know. Someone, please, let me know if they actually fucking did, because I don't think they did. But Wilson was a difficult character to balance. At first, the players are purposely led to believe he's a one-note villain, obviously evil with over-the-top villain personality. But as the story progresses, we see the other sides of the character, and the player becomes muddled with who this man really is. In one draft, Wilson was written as a servant of Nathan Arch Jr., a separate character at the time, but as the story made more sense with the two characters had become one, eliminating a lot of needless narrative complexity. Yep, and that's where Wilson Arch was born. And that's where I am gonna reiterate what I said in previous Bendy streams. That being, simply put, Bendy and Dark Revival, the fact that Wilson, it was a lot more like there wasn't definitive good or evil between the two established forces. Unlike in Bendy and the Ink Machine where there definitely was. Because with Wilson, you got a guy who definitely has a lot of good intentions, but very corrupt, nepotistic ways of doing things. Um, Whereas on the other side, you got the fucking Ink Demon. And the Ink Demon is all bad. He has an over-the-top villain personality. He's cartoonishly evil. He's, the kind of and he's got the fucking voice. That is you know, like uh it's kind of like a lot of Mobile Suit Gundam series where the Earth Federation they're corrupted too, but they generally have the right idea. That'd be more like Wilson. Whereas Xeon is just fucking they're evil as shit. Um and that's kind of what happened with Wilson Bendy here. All right. And Audrey. Audrey's the kind of rogue with courage, determination, some flaws, and a deep dark past. To make our story work, we needed a newcomer to the cartoon studio world, and Audrey was the perfect fresh eyes to help the experience of the adventure. From day one of production, we knew that if people didn't connect with Audrey by the end of the game itself wouldn't be successful. Hopefully, she turned out to be quite memorable indeed, and stands out from all the other members of the cast. And yeah, I agree with that. Like, she really was. Like, in comparison, Henry didn't quite hit home for me. Like, I really tried to like Henry, but like, okay, Henry did kind of hit home for me, but I don't know. In a way, Audrey really stepped it up because unlike Henry, he started out pretty simple. You know, um, he kind of only changed towards the end when he realized that, yeah, this ink demon's bad. This is probably the only way to get home. Uh, is to set them all free. Whereas Audrey, she started out looking for a way home, but then quickly realized that there's a lot of darker stuff going on, and that the only way to save not only her, but everyone, uh, was, of course, to, eventually defeat the Ink Demon and break the cycle. Um, like that's a huge difference, between them. In all honesty, Audrey did a way better job than Henry in a lot of ways, but to say, I still love Henry to death. Henry is, yeah, like he's a really, really good character and very well written as well. Even then. Ah, a little Illusion of Living book. Yeah, this is meant to represent the studio, Archgate studio, that is. We got Dancing Demon, Alice Angel sent from above. And honestly, I do like how they really meshed this together. That was very well done. Wilson. Haunted by the impossible shadow, Wilson sought to achieve something that would make his father proud. By luck, he stumbled upon the ink machine and was able to become a cartoon world's new master. On his cycle of place, he continued his experiments. Experiments that would not be fully realized until the ink demon was purged. However, unnaturally, entering to and from the ink realm had taken a toll on Wilson's physical being, slowly robbing him of his health. So that's why he started rapidly aging, and his body started to deteriorate so quickly, is because Wilson Arch was going so much between the fucking ink realm and the real world, to the point where his body was basically starting to decompose, and it was starting to take a huge toll on him, to the point where he could barely like everything in his body was basically starting to break down. And that would also explain why he looked like he was falling apart in the ink world as well, because if you look over here, then like the damage from constantly going between the worlds becomes more apparent. Like his left eye is pretty much gone. Uh, there's like ink dripping down his face. His entire left side of his face is all screwed up there. Like Like, it becomes much, much more apparent when he enters the Ink Realm as opposed to the real world, where he looks a lot more normal in comparison, and he doesn't show as many signs that this kind of stuff's happening to him. All right. Anywho, gotta stretch. All right, but um. Oh right, right. All right, Audrey, the unknown daughter of an animation pioneer. Audrey has blocked out the memory of her past after losing her father. But his role in life was not completely over. A talented animator and an artist, her skills landed her a job at Archgate, where it was fate that led her to reunite with Joey Drew's machine, the machine or her of her birth, or was it planned? Honestly, given what I've seen so far, it was very clear that Wilson planned it. Like, he knew that there was something special about her, and yeah, he definitely led her down there. But I think it was definitely fate that she like came to the studio in the first place. Like, that was definitely fate. All right, and Nathan Arch Sr. Nathan Arch was everything Joey Drew didn't. He worked hard, built up for nothing, and had never accomplished it and never compromised his integrity. Joey had big dreams, but Nathan had accomplished his dreams. He and his wife Tessa raised a son with as much love and care as they could, despite Nathan's career pressures. Sadly, his son did not share Nathan's talent for business and enterprise. Yeah, that becomes infinitely more obvious when you look at Nathan Wilson Arch. Yeah. But overall, this is a really, really neat little thing here. Like, it allows you to get a lot more information on, like each of the characters. Um, and like really, really helps me a lot with understanding stuff. Like, it really helps you like understand like each of the characters, how they fit in here, what their what their goal was, who they were, and all that. Like, it really gives a lot of like very good explanations, and I really like it. I really like it. Like this area is a pretty fucking cool world here, especially because take a look at all the signs. Not that one, but this right here, Artist Rest. That's from Artist Rest. Uh, what else? Cycle Breakers. I remember that from back in I believe in the Gent Lab. Yep. What else? That looks like her chair in the North Wing. Uh, oh boy. I remember that from the sewers, and I remember that from his little boss area. Oh, Little Devil Lounge, right above the Ink Demon. That actually makes a lot of sense. And honestly, you know, there are some things I do want to discuss. Um, about uh about not only like the bendy like games themselves, but also yeah, mainly about the bendy games themselves. So what I do want to really touch on here, it really take a lot of time to really touch on here is overall after playing both games. While playing both mainline games, I did not play the spinoff, and I will probably never play the spinoff, little Boards of Dark Survival, whatever the fuck. Which game, what are the biggest differences between them, other than, the dark, edgy tone of, BATDR? And the, more lighthearted tone of, ooh! Not enough fish food, alright. And the more lighthearted tone of Beta. Well, the biggest differences have to be there are some pretty obvious character contradictions here. Eh, when comparing them to each other and comparing not only the differences but also which what I found interesting both of them and how they really interconnect with each other. Um, it's really complicated and honestly, explaining it in the long form would take an entire fucking stream of its own. But to give me an idea of how this is all connected, or how this all seems to be connected, um, so basically, uh, um, so how this is all connected is that Dark Revival takes place in a cycle far after the original game's cycle. So in other words, it takes place after the original cycle happened. And the original cycle was broken. Uh, However, right after all that went down, um, however, of course, a lot of stuff happened between them. There was Wilson Arch coming and taking over and all that stuff. And it caused the Ink Demon to, of course, get compressed into a smaller form. But then Audrey reawakened his power, and that's how he, came back even more vicious, even more dangerous, and with a deep booming voice. Uh, that's how it connects. And also, another way it connects is the end tape is also the same one you use in Bendy and the Ink Machine to defeat the Ink Demon the first time. I thought I would actually touch on that a little bit there. And a third way that they are very, very fucking different is what else? What else? What other thingamabob? Oh yeah, that's right. Some of the characters in either Dark Revival, some of the characters were all new for Dark Revival, or some of the characters were completely rewritten. Uh, in a more serious way, like say Tom Carr, for instance. He started out being a lot more like, a lot more suspicious, a lot more against uh Joey Drew's experimentation, and a lot more like, uh skeptical, I guess you could say. However, in the new game, they really rewrote him to be a lot more into it and a lot more serious. And one note we do find of him shows him being, very protective of the ink machine rather than skeptical of it, which is a very, very huge 180 from the original game. Um, Another thing that was rewritten is that the Ink Demon, but that of course you already knew about. What else? What else? Um, hmm. Oh yeah, and another thing that was a bit contradictory was Grand Cone, but we already covered that. There are a few other things, but I can't think of them at the moment. Um, but overall, between the two, which would I say is like the more enjoyable game? Um, Honestly, I say Dark Revival only because it's less buggy, and also there is like less story consistencies in the game. Like that's the thing with the original is that for as much consistency as there was also a lot of stuff that just wasn't very consistent. That wasn't very well done, I guess you could say. And or just very very buggy. And one of the biggest problems with the original Bending Ink Machine was its episodic release style. Like it caused a lot of contradictions, a lot of stuff that just wasn't well put together. Like it felt just kind of jammed together in a very very haphazard way. And it caused a lot of issues. Whereas Dark Revival, it was all one big release. And that's why I think it really worked a lot better. Um, it was a lot better of a game, is because, it was just one big release and that was it. Like there was no episodic shit going on. There was none of that weirdness. So, in other words, overall, absolutely Dark Revival, without a doubt. Um, Though I am very hesitant to say I liked the original Bending Ink Machine, but I did want to like it. I absolutely did. Um, there was so many good ideas, but so much wasted potential as well. And also the bugginess. Again, the bugginess was the huge deal breaker for me. Like, if it wasn't so buggy of a game, I would be having a lot better feelings about it, for sure. But, um, yeah. And also, again, the main character was a lot more enjoyable in Dark Revival than Ink Machine, but that's neither here nor there. I already discussed that. So honestly, that's really it for what I wanted to check out today. I know it's a bit shorter stream than I'm used to, but I got a lot of stuff to do. Got map to work on, some other stuff. But I like it wasn't like I was really gonna do too much anyway today. Like, I was only gonna check out that, and that's pretty much it. And I need to pause download or it will crash my stream. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna continue the Steam update afterwards, but anywho, tomorrow will actually be like a full-length stream over on Twitch, and that will be a League of Legends stream in particular. Uh, and yeah, so in other words, yeah, I'll be doing full-length stream again tomorrow. And Super Stream Saturday this week, I might actually go back to Apex for the first time in forever. I mean, I'm not saying for sure if that's gonna be the case. I'm not gonna get your hopes too up, But I am saying that there is a potential that I might actually be doing that. As small as it is. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully I do. Hopefully I actually do for once. But because my GPU being a little weird all the time now, don't count it. Don't count on me actually doing so. But yeah. So anywho, I gotta get going. Gotta get working on some other stuff. Uh, but yeah. So thank you all for watching this wonderful stream here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, whatever. And I will see you all tomorrow for over on Twitch for some League of Legends. Good night, everyone. Stay classy, everyone. And good night. I'll see you all tomorrow for some League of Legends over on Twitch.